Dela Wright, my MVVs, welcome. Report has it that enraged Great Lion slam, the Jewel's pastor's uncle again. That, the Jewel's uncle is not a true man of God. That should he be a true man of God, his intention and focus will not be to destroy a marriage that has been blessed by heavens. Now, what is bringing that again at a time where everybody feel like everything has calmed down? Now, if you know what has been happening the entire weekend, there happens to be a woman that is called Fire, a beautiful young woman that has been working for the Jewel as her stylist. Now, I said it the other time, when you talk about stylist, a lot of people feel like it's your hairstylist and all of that. This one is a general stylist for, the Jewel, and they have come a long way. This woman is more than a stylist to the Jewel. She is like a sister to the Jewel. Now, she became very ill, and the whole of last week there, from Monday they had an event, Tuesday they had an event, Wednesday they had an event. Now, on Wednesday they had an event in Accra. The Jewel was supposed to, come to, the palace to see how her villa was going. A certain decor that was supposed to be in her bedroom was not done properly. When they sent the pictorials to her, she didn't like it. So she was supposed to go to Accra with her stylist, that is Fire, that also doubles right now as her PA, okay, after the other girl got married. Now, the Jewel sent Fire to the palace on Wednesday last week. And Fire came, and that evening, on Thursday, Fire joined the Jewel in Accra. That very Thursday, Fire joined the Jewel in Accra, as we are hearing, if that information is correct. But they said they came back from Accra. Fire became very, very ill. She had scabies all over her body, felt really irritated, was running temperature, as in very uncomfortable and all of that. And the scabies, the way it was coming out as if they were pumping it out. People knew exactly like something was wrong. But the first thing that a lot of people suspected was that the girl had Arun. Apparently, she must have done something against the Jewel. But the Jewel refused to believe that narrative, because that was the narrative that was being, propagated from the pit of hell. That was what they wanted. They wanted to scare the Jewel. They wanted her to rush and tell her husband, okay, I will come. That was what they wanted. But God, took care of that situation. And as we speak today, Fire is convalescing very well, and her body is better now. But with everything that went through, in fact, it was a royal rumble. They confessed after the prayer, because the Jewel had a prayer section for Fire, 7-hour prayer, deliverance service that affected the attackers, okay? And they started confessed to a lot of, in fact, those videos I made yesterday, I didn't tell you people everything, no. Some of those things they were calling, I couldn't pronounce them. I couldn't pronounce them because I couldn't pronounce them. I just let those ones. They called a lot of coven names, or called so many things that they were using. A lot of things happened. Now, when the Jewel's uncle heard that, okay, the man was furious again. And he sent a message to the Great Lion, telling the Great Lion that now that they are warning him and telling him to leave the Jewel alone, he will not agree. He will not agree. But one thing that is the uncle to the Jewel, that will never ever want to hear is that one strand of hair missing from the body of the Jewel, that the whole Yoruba people in this world, they will hear them. that the whole Yoruba people in this world, that they will hear them, that should take care of the Joel. All these ones that these people are confessing, this one is calling Mbruwo, Mbroga, this bra, all these names, that he's not interested. But the one thing that he is saying to the great lion is to take care of his niece. That the jewel means a lot to him. The jewel means a lot to their family. The jewel is their family's frontliner. That even the great lion knows. And that is why the great lion is there. The great lion knows the kind of things that comes from the jewel, the energy and everything. That the great lion should not stay there and act as if he does not know that all of these things are happening. That if the great lion was actually protecting the jewel very well, why would this happen to the PA and the stylist of the jewel? No, people started saying, why would a man talk like that? That if the great lion is protecting the jewel, does it mean the great lion will protect with all the staff and everybody that is working with the jewel? That a man should go and sit down if he does not have anything to say. Now, after this man caught the great lion all of these warnings, at the time where the great lion is trying to, navigate all the difficulties and everything, after himself, he has said that even if the world will break into two, if he's going to fall in between the two broken walls, that it will fall with his jewel. Let me use this opportunity to give an amazing shout out to our channel ambassador, Mommy Abed, Mommy Titi Layoluwa, Mommy Tony Uzo, Mommy Joyce and the boys, Mommy Kaide Adeniyi, Mommy Busy B, Mommy Elizabeth Oganrede, Mommy Taiwa Ali Balogo, Mommy Tony Bear, Mommy Oyeyemi Fasakin, Mommy Head Bello Adeta. I appreciate you guys. I love you. May God bless you. May God make his face shine upon you. May your desires all come to pass in the mighty name of Jesus. Remember, I remember you and I love you and I am grateful for all your contributions in the name of Jesus. Thank you. Thank you so much. So as we are hearing now, the great lion has made it very clear that even if this whole world, the earth would divide into two and break, and he's falling, he will fall with his jewel. He's not leaving his jewel. Now they made a pact to stay together, and so shall it be. He say, oh. So when the great lion's uncle, the jewel's uncle, finished speaking in tongues and everything, they said the great lion blasted him that he is not a true man of God. That from time immemorial, a true man of God tries to prepare his daughter's home through counseling, through all sort of means that will never want their daughter's marriage to fail. The great lion was asking him that Ikani, because the man has a daughter that is called Ikani, that will he go and drag Ikani out of the British man that Ikani is married to? Or does he think that that marriage is perfect? That he should go to London and go and drag Ikani out of that marriage? When he comes here, he's making it look as if he can drag the jewel out of where the jewel is and put the jewel in a better place. That is the jewel a child? Can the jewel not make her own decision? That all the pastor sits there to do is to pray for bad things to happen so that he will use it to justify his, desire to scatter their union. That he will never allow, they say he warned that man for the last time never to put his mouth in anything that has to do with his jewel again. Well, this is what we are hearing. I'm going to bring you more update. Do not forget, these are all alleged, rumored, unverified information making the rounds on social media and shouldn't be seen as fact.